Okay, we got a new one here. It just hit the stores yesterday. I've been sitting on it now for probably a week. Finally got around to watching it. It is from Blumhouse. It is Freaky. Now, this is the same director as Happy Death Day, both of them. It says here it's written by Michael Kennedy and Christopher London, directed by or Landon, I should say Christopher Landon. If you've seen Happy Death Day, it's kind of the same vein. So it's in that ballpark. You can tell they're both by the same director, is what I'm trying to say. But nonetheless, this is a take on the old Freaky Friday concept, but instead of a teenager and her mom switching places, it's a teenager switching places with a serial killer. The serial killer played by Vince Vaughn. And the girl here, don't know her name offhand, but it's the same girl that was in one of the Paranormal Activities. Her name's on the front here. But nonetheless, I want to go ahead and say that it feels almost like the director and Vince Vaughn, to his credit, are both doing their best to give their audition tape for a Friday the 13th movie. And it really plays up the Friday the 13th thing quite a bit in here. But Vince Vaughn at the start is in a mass stalking and killing right at the start of the movie. And he borrows a little from Michael and he borrows a little from Jason. And he does a really good job, which we tend to forget that Vince Vaughn is a pretty good overall actor. I know a lot of times he gets lost in the shuffle for some of his more goofier stuff he's done, but here recently between like True Detective and Brawl and Cell Block 99 and stuff like that, like we're really realizing how good of an actor he really is. And the blood here is also better than you might expect. This is definitely R-rated. The gore, way more the gore than I expected. I didn't really expect that much, to be honest with you, heading into this, but it ends up being really good. Long story short, there's at the start he breaks into like this house and he's killing people, and there's like this real fancy dagger there, and then eventually, in a concept very similar to a movie Morbid, after people were killed, they go ahead and have their homecoming game, and he runs across her and he stabs her, but the knife that he's got does something strange and it causes him to charge them to switch, causes them to switch places. I'll get it right in a minute. And of course, the rest of the movie is Vince Vaughn playing a girl and her playing the serial killer while trying to convince people that he is actually her. And it's funny and it's solid. And like I said, it's better than it probably had any right to be. This is a Blu-ray DVD combo. I don't think there's a 4K of this. Not sure if there ever will be a 4K of this, or at least no time soon. But I think it's going to be better than most people expect. And off the first watch, still kind of fresh. I'm going to give it a 3.5. Deleted scenes, and let's see, Christopher Landon's brand of horror, feature commentary, and more. Here is your extras on this disc. Way better than expected. Pretty funny for the most part. There's some clever dialogue moments. Maybe a little too cutesy near the end, but outside of that, it's solid. Way more solid than it had any right to be. So if you're thinking about this, I'd recommend it.